This week, we're visiting the Beaujolais region of France. You know, often when I think of France, I think of Paris, I think of the Eiffel Tower. But France is more than that. Beaujolais is a very special wine that comes out of France. The people here have such passion for it. For instance, it's all about the senses, the smells, the taste. It's an awakening. It's like an artist painting his canvas. I was so impressed by the people here in the Beaujolais country. They have such a passion for the earth, for the color, for the flavor, and they share this with you. They're extraordinary people. I love the whole experience, and it was such a great education to be here in the Beaujolais country. Vineyards, vineyards, vineyards. What a wonderful educational experience. Wine tastings from morning till night.
In the wine, you need these 4 levels. You need the soil, you need the vegetal, you need the animals, yeast is the animals, and you need the human, the winemaker is a human. You need the 4 levels. And you need to respect first the first level. If you put your big tractor, you put out the oxygen, you kill your soil. The people begin to use herbicide. You finish to kill the top of your soil. The people use fertilizide. They put the fertilizide on the top. Imagine the roots of the vine. Under is death, and the food is on the top. The roots stay on the top. You lose all your composer.
Really 2 types of growers in Beaujolais, I think today. The ones that work in the old tradition of actually tending their vineyards and selling their grapes to large negociant houses who in turn are responsible for selling it worldwide. And then there is the group of growers who decide to do everything themselves and to sell directly to their own clientele. Their own clientele can be French people going through the vineyards and literally filling their car with a couple of cases for their annual consumption, to restaurateurs, sommeliers who come through the vineyard and also try to discover the people who work in certain ways that they love.
Now I'm visiting a biodynamic wine producer.
Pas d'herbe dessous et très très maîtrisé au milieu. Quelques-unes qui sont en location.
I said that it's it comes from very old vine. It was 90 years age. It's a wine with lots of matière, corps, body, and and the subsoil is only argilo-calcaire, so we can find aromas of red fruits and flowers like violets, violets. And in the end of the mouth, we find spice.
It's a Fleury Domaine des Marans. It's very elegant. It's a lot of flowers.
The Beaujolais region has numerous vintners who grow hectares and hectares of grapes, and they're very proud of their wines that they produce, and they love sharing the experience. This is the garden of Chateau Saint-Jacques, and it's where we're going to have lunch.
the wine make his adolescent phase. And at the end of this phase, the wine open again, it's adult wine, and it begins his real life, adult life. I think it's exactly like that. For my feeling of the wine life is like that. We will try to test a big lot. I propose you first to test 2 white wine. Château des Jacques, we have 42 hectares of vineyard. 10 hectares. The first wine, his name is Beaujolais Village. The wine is made only in tank. But you understand, if the wine make all his process in tank, without oxygen, no life, no evolution, you preserve the young quality, freshness, purity of the fruits, minerality, but you make a static wine, not a long age wine. It's a static wine. And this wine, I searched with this wine to make a pleasure wine, aperitif wine.
Beaujolais Village Blanc, bien sûr.
Stamp machine. I destamp all my grape. I separate the stamp and the berry. The berry fall in the tank, and I make after a long maceration between 25 to 30 days, near 1 month of maceration, without artificial yeast, only natural yeast, and only natural technique of vinification. I leave the wine alone. I follow it, I test it 2 times a day, but if all is okay, I don't do anything. I leave the wine alone.
Which is very original, what Guillaume says, because 99% of the wines in Beaujolais, or maybe not as much, but are not destemmed, are full grape vinification. And in Château des Jacques, since ever, they worked the way we work in Côte d'Or, in fact, destemming, which is very unusual. And because Guillaume destems, he can make a longer maceration because he won't get the harsh tannins from the stems. You couldn't do that with full grapes.
So the barrels, after being used in Burgundy, they are used for a few years, like 5 years in Beaujolais. And afterwards they are used by, some of them are used for brandy, for cherry brandy, like in the Jura, and other prunes as well, prunes brandy.
I hope you had as much fun as I did this week, traveling through the Beaujolais country and tasting these great, wonderful wines. The color, the palate, the flavor, the eye-opening experience has been such a marvelous experience. Until next week, I'm John Hagen, the GlobeTrotter. Remember, get up, get out, and travel! Lyon and the Beaujolais region of France has been an inspiration and an educational experience. Until next week, I'm John Hagen, the GlobeTrotter. I hope to see you then. So long for now.